Silochile abantu bonke lapha lona usumela lana uDr. Alethi wasesibhedlela saseFortrekker ndilinga ukuthi nami ndizama usumela isindebele because bashilo ukuthi la kusemgombani so sifanele ukuthi sonke sumele leti intro leti takahle lesindebele no ndombela ulumela ukuthi bothina machero namusi ikhense bovu kuba lawani bonjour. Good morning. I'm a very shy person. I have never spoken to more than 2 people at a time. Yes, I must. Normally on Saturdays we don't dress like this, right? But because this is a very special day here in our community radio station, here in Mokopane, I think Mokalakwena is celebrating, and if Mokalakwena celebrates, I think Waterberg does. But why do we celebrate as Waterberg if Limpopo doesn't? The fact that the highest office in the land is here, therefore it makes the country to be here. So the country is represented in Mokopane. It's represented because we as people of Mokopane, we know our ailments, but through those ailments and difficulties, we've been able to reach what the representative of our board indicated here, that today we are on the verge of a huge breakthrough. And that breakthrough is because the board has made sure that we oblige and we align ourselves, we comply with the requirements of the government of the day. We comply with the requirements that we should have governance, proper governance in the radio station. I'm talking things outside of the work that we do, simply because it's important. For many a year, we have struggled as people of Mokopane to get this running to this level. When you get an endorsement by the presence of the highest office in the land, it means that there is something you're doing right. And I think we should clap hands for the board and the management of Mokopane Community Radio Station. Now, you see, having said all those things, this is Dr. Ramal, this is Walena Mokopane FM 100.0 megahertz, as you know, every Wednesday, Ratzena, 2 to 3. Health moves with Fortrekker, whether Komukopa, Shate, go Samahansi, he go ahead and Wakaina Samahansi ahead. If you look at extension 17, Ratzena, arithmetic, but come so that 100.0 megahertz. We are your voice. Relax. But clearly, just to say that as Department of Health, as Fortrekker Hospital, we're very grateful that we're working for many a year with this station, and we're allowed to pass messages of health concern to our people. And it's even much nicer to the Deputy Minister here that you should know that most of the presenters, on-air presenters of this station have actually vaccinated. They have taken their vaccine. They are young people, and they are able to talk positively about this program. And we understand that we need to continuously inform our communities about these things. So I was asked just to say that as one of the stakeholders of this radio station, we want to say halala on the launch and the inauguration of the new studios. But I think the profile and the messaging of this radio station is reaching out to many people. And I think the young journalists that are there, we know will develop into something for many a year. And they will actually make a difference to our community, our communities, and our country. So I want to say congratulations. It is important that you also know that at some point I might leave this meeting because as an individual today in Switzerland, I am also being honored for some of the services that I have rendered in the International University Sports Movement. So I am excited to be here whilst we're celebrating Mokopane, And yes, indeed, South Africa will also be celebrating that. For the first time, we will have a lifetime member from this country, and there is a General Assembly that is taking place online with 170 countries today. So I'm part of that meeting. Thank you.
Doc.
Eta. And I
always warn you never to present in front of my bosses.
Okay, now, Dr. Lalit, let's not forget to go and vaccinate. And on Monday, we will be at Pitport during the elections, as well as Homa Feme. So tell each and every one, our teams will be there. And as you know, every day, Monday to Friday, in all our hospitals, in all our clinics, we are able to do that, both Pfizer and J&J. So let's get all those 12 to 17 and all the people to come into our stations. We will vaccinate them.
Say I'm the doctor. Say I'm the doctor.
I am Dr. Madubeta.
Mapule is the presenter. Mapule is the presenter.
Mapule is the presenter.
And I am the doctor.
I am the doctor.
Thank you so much, Dr. Laliti. Moving right along, the moment we've all been waiting for, I'd like to call upon the station manager, Mr. Malesa Mashilwani. Recover credit. Posoyak. Mumagua station Sarif. When I would yamura give you a road for traveling. Mr. Mashilwani, can you just give him a round of applause? And he will be here to introduce our honorable Kelebok.
Good day, how are you? Are we happy? Yes, I'm grateful that you've chosen to come and celebrate with us. It's a momentous day for us. We've been waiting for this day to come, and we're really honored to be having in our midst one of the youngest deputy ministers. You know, we have been crying as the youth that we're not being well represented at Parliament. But today we're very happy that we have representation in the Parliament. Ms. Tembi Suweya, she's one person who has immensely contributed towards the development of the community radio sector. As you know, many community radio stations, they are faced with a lot of challenges, such as inadequate broadcasting equipment and so forth. So she's one person who has really devoted her time towards making sure that we have state-of-the-art broadcasting facility, as we are today launching one of the best community radio stations in the country. It's all because of people like her. Yeah, and we're really grateful, Deputy Minister, for blessing us with your presence. We know you are a very busy person, but you have chosen to come here, and we really appreciate that, and may God bless you for that. So, without wasting any further time, I would be introducing her to come to the podium so that she can grace us with a speech. Deputy Minister James Will.
You want me to take it off? Yes. No, I don't take it off. Thank you. All right. Okay. But the law says you must not take it off. If President is addressing, the only time he takes it off is if he's doing virtual in his office. I'm sure you've seen him. Everywhere where he addresses, he puts it on. So we must follow in that protocol. Let me take this moment to greet the chairperson and the leadership of the board of Mokopane FM, to greet especially so MDDA, the executive director, to also greet the CEO and everybody else and the team and the station manager and the team that I came with from Presidents. I hope you are happy today and that you are smiling behind your masks. Yes. You should be very, very happy. We are also happy to be here, to come and officially hand over the equipment. I don't like talking a lot. I'm going to speak on 4 issues, 5. Congratulations. In the 300 projects which the MDD has funded, you made sure that you find space, which means that you were able to comply with ICASA. That means you were able to fill the forms and follow the correct procedure. I'm mentioning it because in this country, as much as we are busy wanting to transform the community media space, we still have a lot of incompetencies, even just on filling of a mere documentation. So congratulations that where's the CEO? Where's the CEO of the station? Station manager. How many you call them station manager? Come sit here in front. Now that we have given you this project and the equipment, it is your responsibility to take care of it. For you to be able to, can maybe in the future, receive funding, you must comply with the admin work which Zoe have told you. If you don't, it might be the last. But also you must not be selfish as a station, because what you have received today, if you don't improve and take care of it, we've given you things of a level of not a community media sector, and that's what we have resolved on. That if we want to redress, we must also be able to give you, at a higher note, you're going to reach your people, the sound will be more clearer, the working environment will be better. But you must think about another station, either that BFM or whatever, I don't know the list of what they've approved, who have not received. So we must not cycle around you and not be able to reach others. Our plan is that we must also be able to reach others, so you must not be selfish in the process. I had hoped that you could have called, are you affiliated to, what do you call this? NCRS? You are affiliated with? You are affiliated with? Don't be afraid. See, I'm young.
Thank you, Honor. We are affiliated with SACRO, South African Community Radio Organization.
Even when you are there, when you go and you shine with them that you have received, you must be able to also assist others. Or where did you correct, where did you not correct? No? Please respect your ICASA license. You also have got problems of people, when your license says you must do this and this and this and that, you break the rules. Let's not do it. Let's change the wrong perception that community media is not always supported and promoted. And I'm glad to see that you're also working well with the board. The instances where the board and yourselves are fighting. For us, we also see community media as a way of job creation. And that from the pool of where you are, if you find those who are in mainstream media, they are taken from this platform of the community media sector. So be professional, treat yourself well, you can go far. You must dream beyond being here. It's very important. I want to thank you. You will go and tell the chairperson, acting CEO, that I'm told to you. I want to thank you for moving in the same pace with the energy that I have. I might not say it every day and so on, but ever since we've been on this journey from 2019, I receive a lot of calls every day that people who had given up that they can be funded by NTA, ordinarily they get funded. There's one from Vision FM, somewhere there in November or something. They sent me a message and they said, thank you, for the first time ever since we've been applying, we've never received. You know what it means? You are carrying our vision and the vision of the president. You know this sixth administration, we speak about ethical developmental state. You are representing it very well. You must keep it up. You are touching ordinary people who do not necessarily have networks. And that's what we want as this government, to change the perception. Program Director, the president of this country is Cyril Ramaphosa. I just wanted to clarify you on that. I help you with. But I said TK must become your friend so that he can explain to you. You are very important because right now, amidst COVID, you are able to spread the news that our people must go and renew who must lead them. You must continue to do that, to encourage our people to go and vote on Monday. Before we can even talk about a political party which you must vote for, it's important that you express your democratic right to choose who must lead you. Even if you are angry that maybe I don't have this, do not be angry and take away your right to express who you must lead. I'm sure the doctor will tell us, before 94, we could not choose who must vote for us. This government has fought to ensure that you express and exercise that right. And as you communicate, we are requesting that you continue to spread the issues of COVID and compliance, and that a mask is not meant to harm you, it's meant to protect you. That you must social distance, that you must sanitize. If you do not have a sanitizer, you mix a gas slip. Again, you mix a gas slip or you sanitize. So it's important that we continue and we encourage our people to vaccinate. The sooner we vaccinate, we reach herd immunity, we're going to go back to normality as a country and the economy will start to recover. Sorry, spreading. Let's also utilize this platform of the community media to dismiss this thing when you vaccinate. If you are vaccinated, you must be the ambassador to say, I have vaccinated and I can amatad. Because people are spreading wrong news. Around 2 days before whiskey, you wake up in the morning, you go vaccinate. Oh, yeah. I get whiskey. What vaccine? We must teach them. Because I didn't know 2 days before you vaccinate. I go for your mates and mates who elevate. Again, those are the things we need to teach our people. We are very happy to be here with you, and please take off the equipment, very, very important, and comply. And we are there to assist you. You speak Arabic, refunding again. We are not corruption. Help us here. But I didn't go to report. Let's change the perception that as black people, we are not organized, we can't run community media sector. We must change it. And that's where we're heading to as MDDA.
Thank you very much. Ogoila Germanism. Ogoila Germanism. Honorable Minister. All right. Hey, as Mr. Malisa also mentioned, and her being the youngest, Deputy Board Chair to do the vote of thanks. Mr. Skajwa Hosa, it will go over. What's a Mr. Scatterfosana, the movie channel? You can go with your Ngelinye Lamana, Sophie Ganini.
Okay.
Sophie Ganini Canan.
Yeah.
Oriano Napiliki Kabekia Monella, Mr. Motan.
All right.
Yeah, Napiliki Kapa. Mr. Motan, I gave patronage.
Patron Perry, Ergiche, Matumeki, Medisha, Ergabola Majore, Pilaga Tabilu home because the Honorable who is here today, representing the government, we studied together at the then Medical University of Southern Africa with Dr. Alit. It's me, Tembi. I remember, I think it was last year, 2019, I was watching TV with my wife, so watching the parliament. Then all of a sudden I saw your face passing. Then I said to my wife, no, come and see. Let's let me study together at Medjugorje. So I'm really proud of you, Tembi. You know what? The MC said, I'm happy because you're a woman. But I want to tell her, she's a woman, but her heart is of a man. She's a very dedicated, hard-working person. Because I remember during our student strike, she was very active. You know, she was the only lady active in fighting for the students' rights. You know, some of the students like me, I didn't finish my studies if she was not there to negotiate for me, so that I can be registered and qualify to be what I am today. So, Ms. Tembi, I'm very happy and continue to work very hard and God is going to promote you. We don't know, maybe you are the president in the making, the first female president of the country. No, I'm serious, guys. These are the people that we should always pray for and wish the best because they have a heart for the community, for the people. So I also want to thank the MDTA. I remember it was 2019, no, last year, isn't it? Yeah, I remember before we start all the logistics for MDTA, our dedicated station manager and the secretary had to travel to come to my place in Mokopane so that we can have a meeting, a conference call with one of the people in the MDTA to explain the whole process, you know, and it was a lengthy meeting. So, but eventually we thank God that we managed, and want to thank the MDTA, and I want to reaffirm that we'll never disappoint you. We are a board that is dedicated to improve the lives of our communities. You will never hear us fighting with the management over the equipment. This equipment will remain for our children and our children's children. I would also like to thank Dr. Aliti. You know, he was very active in sports during his student days in Medjugorje. No wonder what he just said about the international meeting that he has to attend. So, Mr. Aliti, Dr. Aliti, I would like to congratulate you and continue to do the good work to support our community in Mokopane. I would also like to thank our station manager. You know, Malesa has a sendable spirit. You know, people like Malesa, there are people that you must make sure that they are protected, they are safe and healthy, because they are sendable and they are very honest and reliable. So our station manager, continue to do the good work that you are doing. What you are doing, you are not doing it for this community of Mokopane, but you are doing it for God, and God will bless you. We don't know, maybe in few years to come, you will be promoted to whatever position in the ministry because of your dedication. You know, continue to work hard, knowing that you are doing it for God, and God is seeing you. And I also want to appreciate his wife. You know, there are times where he will leave the station at the wee hours of the morning. You know, making sure that the station, everything the station is running well and all these things. So, Mr. Mashila, you must love your wife. You know, but that wife of yours is the best wife. I'm telling you. Many women will complain, no. You know, this station of yours, you know, is taking my quality time. You know, I know ladies would agree with what I'm saying. But your wife is the best wife. Love her, support her, and pray for her. I mean, if it was not by your wife, I'm telling you, because women can put pressure if they want. No, I'm saying I'm married, I know, and all men who are married, they would attest to what I'm saying. So please love your wife and continue to pray for her because she's supporting you. I also want to appreciate Hoshi Hans Masewa Bobedi Langa, Kakwam Mapela, Hanawa, Memedi Wabona, Morena Peter Masebi, why killing at our honor at this occasion, Mokopane Community Radio Station, appreciating it to Lokakwadi Fuke, Chamushato Moro Mapela, Mokopane Banago, Chakwayana, Mafelelo, Rekelile Wakam Kali, Kere, Retirilla Mushumor over Manati, over Faithful. Kelewella Hadiamaswana, Musaramara Warano. Hadileti, I would say, we pardon Shije, our no. Put the wood of Aragamofla machine or something. Castle waits for the owner. Karakabo Lewa, Lewella from Lavamino. And Shida would say, Keramutimo, and show Fache, Alamata Fache, official Mopan, Kialo.
Dr. Mopan, because Scout Matake you. But look at Liborile, who let him tell you more about one, make him 2 more adult age. Nalikote my village fire, Mama Shiwan, himself Bagam. You'd find that Mushumu Wim, Aburu Funela programs manager at Pari, Uru Funela Mushumiga when I'm at Pari. I will live a little now we're 12 o'clock. Compared with the 1 century video. I see Billy Chachila Mokora, Babanawa, Funa Disatanabushi. Or Survey Kabana and a Mama Shiwan, I am a kid of Tomatil Matzo. Really, Boga, Hagelona, Catlaveria, Cantunyari, Ewood, A Fandile, Kiva, NTTA. Even Nagari Fandile, the community as well. Karan Telebona, Iberika Steady to give more. Nkelibona ibeka sebele muthethe ngoba FM thula la lodge ubudlamlela lema o tla bolela le mang e le ruri ga bjela gona ke tloga ke lebogile kgotlelelo ya lena ke re mo ke legatileng dikontshe gona ena ke najo ke re la bona ke ya kokoisela mo ke legatileng dikontshe gona nngwe tle lena ntshwareleng ke di bona ga re bela o gata lefase ka onana bele tle lena go bile bose go bile monate go ba le lena ga bjela gona tla be re tshelela ka kwa 68 Pretoria Street go bona mošomo mo botse wo matsogo a lena le dithapelo tša lena di thušitšeng gore di be gona ke mogaši ka lena MDDA ge nka boso gona ka kua mmapela ka kua ba ba ka senkwenne ke leboga Mungteto a re le tlogele le no shekel re na le lesogana fa